Hey YouTube, today I'm going to teach you how to drift in lift speed. So first off, you want to create a new setup. I've already got a setup created here, which is called Drift. I'm using a tweak program, which allows me to get a bit more power and change the layout and the just the characteristics about the engine. So I've got 300 kilowatts, which I find is enough for most drifting. I've changed my suspension. I've lowered it almost as low as the car can go, which lowers the center of gravity. You want to stiffen the front and rear shocks up to about the same amount. Just stiffen them up to around this number, almost halfway. And your steering, I've got my steering set to 60 degrees maximum lock. The way I've done this is I've used an external tweaking program for lever speed, and your maximum lock can be modified. It's usually 36, but yeah, I've got it set to 60. And then your tyres, you want to adjust the camber. You want to put lower it to negative around 2.5 camber, and you want to increase the pressure for your rear tyres to about 3/4 of the way. And yeah, that's it for the setup. Okay, so we're at the start on Fern Bay. This is Fern Bay Black, I'm pretty sure, and we're just going to get straight into it. So I'm going to turn around, and as you can see, this car's got plenty of power. Lets me accelerate pretty quickly. And so the first way I'm going to teach you how to drift is pretty much using your power and oversteering. So I'll steer into this corner, press the accelerator down, and you break traction. The way you want to keep a drift, so I'll show you on this next corner, you will slide into the corner, and if you don't correct it, you will just spin out. So what you want to do, so I'll demonstrate in the next corner. When you turn in, you want to counter steer the car, so whatever way it's going, whatever way the back of the car is sliding out, you want to face the wheel that way pretty much. So if the car's swinging out to the left, you want to face the wheel to the left. And you'll get to a certain point where you feel where the car snaps back around, and then just before it almost straightens up, you want to just recenter the wheel pretty much. So, and then center the wheel. Okay, so the way you want to initiate a drift, there's many ways. I showed you just how to use oversteer and using your throttle to initiate a drift. That's not always the best way to start your drift. You can get into problems where you don't even have enough power to do that, and yeah, it's just not a very good way. The first way I'm going to show you is using a handbrake. So I'll demonstrate this on the next corner. So come into the corner, press the clutch down and pull the handbrake in, and that lets you break traction on the tyres, and then you can do your drift. So we'll go to this next corner. Push the clutch in, pull the handbrake, and that allows you to break traction. Again, pull the handbrake in and break traction. Going way too fast. Pull the handbrake in, and handbrake again. So as you can see, it just allows you to slide the car more sideways. You don't have to take the corner as wide. I'll show you here. And yeah, I find using the handbrake to be the easiest method to start a drift, and you will see most people that drift in real life using this method. Obviously because it's just really good. The next method that I'm going to show you is a clutch kick. So you will go around the corner, I'm just going to turn around here. So the clutch kick is pretty much you'll hold down your accelerator and you push the clutch in for a little bit. So just push it in and let it go, and this will break traction on your tyres. So I'll demonstrate that in the next corner. And as you can see there, it broke traction and I was able to start drift. Using this way is good when your gear's bogged out, so that's when you pretty much you can't accelerate to keep the revs up, and your car just stops accelerating. So this is what I'd call bogging down, where you're pressing the accelerator and you can't spin the tyres or anything. When I press the clutch in, it will allow me to spin the tyres. And yeah, so you can see that's quite effective if you're in a higher gear and you can't spin your tyres, and then just press the clutch in and it allows you to do your drift. Yeah, I think that's it. So I hope you enjoyed. Thanks for watching. I am my man.